All right. Hello, hello, hello. I know it is late. Good thing I'm a night owl. I tend to do things late. I have been playing a little bit. I tend to play. Sorry, let me back up. I was kind of waiting to make sure that Facebook was going to behave. And so I came in here and was playing with the Peaceful Cabin stamp set a little bit. I found quite a few cards that I wanted to create. So I think that's going to be the set that I'm going to play with this month. So obviously, I hope that everybody else is in bed. So if you are catching this on the replay, go ahead and give me some likes and thumbs ups and hearts. And if you like it, tell me what you like about it, what you'd like to see. But anyway, it is in our mini catalog on the July to December of 2021. It is on page 37. You can get it as a bundle, the Peaceful Cabin bundle, at a 10% discount right now for $54. I will have the host code posted in the description of the video. That way, all will be good. If you want the suite, it's $99, and then you get some snowy white 12 by 12 velvet sheets. You get an embossing folder and all this pretty designer series paper, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's got some silver accents on one side of every sheet. It's got the suite also comes with this subtle shimmer sequins and this glitter organdy ribbon. But tonight I'm just going to show you a couple simple cards. I'm going to do one and show you another one that I made. So I've got Facebook pulled up on my computer over here so I can see if anybody does join me, if we do have any other night owls. And then we'll go from there. But I thought that, oh, there's not very much you can do with this stamp set or the dies, but I'm going to show you what I come up with, or what I've come up with by being inspired off of Pinterest. So it's very versatile. You can use it for winter scenes. You can use it for summer scenes or fall scenes. But tonight we're focusing on winter because it's getting close and it's getting time to send Christmas cards. So let's start stacking up on that stash. So let me show you the designer series paper and the stamp set. So it's on page 37 in the mini catalog, if you need that reminder. Lay that out of the way. Here's the stamp set. One of the stamps says, "Your kindness makes the world a beautiful place to be. May you enjoy peace of this beautiful season." The beautiful cabin, a little smudge, some little stars, a little bitty fox. I believe it's a fox. These three trees are all linked together, or you can mask one. Thank you, for you, wishing you the best, and a fence. So it's a very versatile set in my opinion. And then the dies that come with it, of course I have one popped off of there that we're going to use. The trees, different kinds of trees or leaves, some little things that you can make snowflakes or stars. Probably what? Nope, that's for the fox. You can cut him out. The fence, you can cut out the cabin in detail, or the one we're going to use is just an outline of the cabin. And then that could be like to cut out a shape of the, I think that's the little fox, so you can make it look like he's running across a snow-covered hill. So there's the cabin dies. Lay that to the side. You get 12 sheets of the designer series paper, 2 of each design. And like I said, this side has a glimmer of silver on it. It's very pretty. I'm not sure if you can see it. I think you can. But here's that sheet. I'll show you the glittery side first. So this would be very easily to cut 6 by 6 to make a very pretty scene. And then all of these little pretty snowflakes and all that glitter in there. Wood grain. I hope I'm getting the glitter effect. The silver shimmery. That looks like icicles to me. Or water. And then this one would be very easy to cut down the middle and make card bases, or use as card bases. The other side, this one's just a little gray design. Here's some different styles of the cabins. Trees. I love this plaid. I think that's probably my most favorite. Of course, I like plaid. Here's some like watercolory trees. And here's some like diamond or square dots. All right, let's get to making a card. So, what we're going to do, I've already got it, for the most part, ready for us. So, my card base is this thick Whisper White. Anytime you use white as your card base, you want to make sure that it's thick so that it will hold up a little bit better. So, what I'm going to do here is just adhere a piece of basic black on there to give it a little dimension. And what did I grab? The wrong adhesive. Make sure it holds it on there. I learned this little trick by watching YouTube today. To make sure that I've got it evenly spaced around instead of most of the time what I do, and I don't know why this is doing this to me, but it looks like it's not folded straight. So it's not. And that bugs me. Pinch it and hold it. Bone folder is over here. Probably because I have too many little mats of my grid paper laying on the table. Okay, think I got it now. So what she did, because usually I do it like this to make sure, and then it kind of lines up. But I'm not even remembering who I watched, but she did it corner to corner so that she could make sure she had it lined up all the way around. And I thought, that's a pretty neat little tip. And it worked very well on a card I made earlier. So there we go. And then on this one, I've already embossed this with the Evergreen Forest 3D embossing folder. And then I trimmed it down and it kind of jagged at the edge a little bit. But it's forest, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on it. Make sure that it's held down pretty good. And it's going to layer right here on this basic black. And I just used basic white in that embossing folder. All right, now that's all the layers we're going to do on that one. So I'm going to lay it to the side. Now we're ready to stamp. So I have the cabin on here, and I've got Smoky Slate that we're going to stamp with. And again, I am apologizing that it is so late. I was waiting to make sure that our Facebook was going to work. It was out for the majority of the day. Don't know what was up with that, but all of the social media that was attached to Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all of those were out. So I have this little piece of basic white that is cut 3 inches by 3 3/4, and it's going to layer on the bottom of this. So I'm going to stamp the cabin close to the top, because I'm going to stamp a sentiment below. All right, there's our cabin. And again, I used Smoky Slate. And now I am getting, I had a different stamp set. It had words. Hold on a second. I was going to say it totally ran off, but it did not. Heartfelt Wishes. And let's see which one we want to stamp across the bottom. Merry Christmas is way too big. I mean, it'll fit, but let's see. It'll fit. I am going to stamp that in what color? Don't want it to go pop right in your face. Let it be a little subtle. Let's just, no. Hold on one second. Let me run to my color wall. We're going to use Merry Merlot. And I need to clean off that block, or the cabin, so I can use that block. Did not want to come off of there. All right, got it on here. Now let's ink it up. Looks like it's got a good enough amount on there. Perfect. close the ink up so we don't get it on any other part of our design. All right, now I want to trim that, and I'm going to use this die, and so I'm going to lay it right like that. And to keep it in place, I'm going to grab a Post-it note, and we're going to use the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And I've got it sitting right here, so yep, those are the correct plates. Don't need that plate. So let's lay it on here. You can use washi tape if you have washi tape to hold your stamped image and your die in place. That won't go anywhere there. And I'm just going to put one extra piece on over here because let's make sure it stays. And that's holding it to the plate. All right, let's grab the, sorry about that. That completes our sandwich. Right back there so it's out of the way again. Now there we go. And see, there's our stamped image. Lay this die with the other ones. All right, so there's our stamped image and die cut. And see how nicely that just cut that out. Otherwise, you could fussy cut it, but it also cut the little porch out and these two little windows. The other cabin image, hi, I have another night owl with me. Hello, it is Miss Sharon. How are you? So the other cabin image also cuts out these little windows, and I saw somebody put a piece of yellow cardstock behind there to make it look like lights were on. I thought that was the coolest thing. So on this, I'm going to go ahead and put that on at dimensionals. I have them laying here. Let me grab them. And again, I know that it is way later than I normally do a Facebook Live, but technology was not our friend today, and Facebook was out for the majority of the day. And then I spent some time with hubby after he got home from work. So then I gave it time to do what it needed to and make sure, because it wouldn't let me post right when we were supposed to be live. So I thought, I'll give it a little bit more time. I'll make a card, find out what I'm going to do for our Facebook Live, and then I'll go live. So it worked out. So here I am. Yes. Late tonight. So here is this, and then we just layer it right here on the bottom, and it covers up those little jagged edges. And there's our card. So let me scoot these little backs out of the way, or they'll wind up on the floor. And then when my little critters come in here, critters meaning cats, they will wind up in the other room. Now let's add a little bit of bling up here at the top. I'm just going to use some basic rhinestones and some of these smaller ones, or the medium size. Let's put another one there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think that's good. So there's that card. And here is the other card I come up with. I know, it is very sad we have to depend on Facebook. I am almost ready to share my YouTube channel. So it's almost there. It's almost there. So there's that card. And then here's the other card I made before I got on. And I love the cabin set because you can do so many different things with it. So there we are. So you could make that a little smaller, but this is the same piece of designer series paper, just the front and the back. And I thought, yay, I get to see both sides, because I like the sparkly and I like the plaid. And I think that worked out very pretty, given that just a little bit of touch of color to go with the other. And then this is some silver ribbon or twine or whatever you want to call it. Let me see what its official name is. Cord. But it goes very well. So there we have it. So next week we will do some more. It may be cabins. It may be something else. Haven't quite decided yet, but we shall see. Wednesday, Sharon and I are going to either be at a coffee shop or Panera. I will let you know, and I'll definitely post and let you know what time we're going to be there. So if you want to work on a kit, you can join us there. So we are going to work on a kit. It can be your Piper Pumpkin kit. It can be any kit you want to work on, or even some cards. I'm going to move one of these. I just feel like that one needs to be moved, and it didn't pull its adhesive. Let's pop it. So since it didn't move its adhesive, it needs a glue dot on the back. And that glue dot's too big. Put a touch of glue where I want it. Grab my tweezers. That's what happens when you get picky, right? It just seemed a little bit imbalanced. So I think that's better. There we go. All right. So I've been on for a little while. Again, if you're catching the replay, I will have all of the measurements in the description in just a few minutes. And then I'm headed to bed. So I will catch you again soon. And if you want to stamp with us, I'll let you know where we're going to be Wednesday. Just bring what you've got. It's bring your own stuff to work on, and we'll see you there. And we're going to try to do that at least once a month. Might do it a little bit more frequently so we can get together. And we'll just have fun. But I'll do another Facebook live on Monday night. Unless there's a technical issue, it won't be this late. So I'll see you again soon. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.